When you think of many of the films you've seen in your lifetime, there are a handful of actors that can be seen in almost any genre. Family-friendly movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, cult classics like Edward Scissorhands, horror films like Nightmare on Elm Street, heart-wrenching dramas like What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and even musicals like Into the Woods. One actor who has the talent to pull off nearly any role is Johnny Depp. And with his extensive acting career, he is one of the wealthiest actors around. Here is how he spends those millions of dollars. In 2016, Depp brought home $48 million, and he had no trouble spending it. In an episode of CNBC's The Filthy Rich Guide, Depp's expenses are unrelatable to say the least. Depp's monthly bills consist of $30,000 on wine, $300,000 on a staff of 40 full-time employees, $150,000 on security for himself and his family, and $200,000 on his private jet. Again, these are his monthly expenditures. This would mean $360,000 on wine a year, $3.6 million a year to pay staff, $1.8 million a year on personal security, and $2.4 million a year for his private jet. That is quite the yearly budget. He also employs a private doctor for $1.6 million a year. This way, all of his medical needs are met immediately without waiting. It is also a known fact that Johnny has been known to splurge. He spent more than $75 million to buy and furnish 14 residences, including an entire village in France. He is now trying to sell the town for $63 million. This town includes a church, restaurant, and several houses. Along with buying an entire village, Depp also purchased an archipelago in the Bahamas for $3.6 million in 2004. That same year, he purchased 5 separate penthouses in the same Los Angeles building for a collective $7.2 million. He put them back on the market in 2012 for $12.78 million. Now, we thought that the French village was an impractical purchase, an odd acquisition in his real estate ventures. However, it is not his most extreme purchase. One of his most extreme purchases is more of an honorary request by a dear late friend, Hunter S. Thompson, who passed away in 2005. Depp spent $6.7 million to blast Thompson's ashes from a custom-built cannon. This was an entire affair, including fireworks, live music, and a whole host of celebrity guests. It is also no secret that Depp loves music. He has collaborated with bands such as Oasis, The Pogues, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and the Sex Pistols. He even joined the Hollywood Vampires in 2015. Along the way, he has amassed an impressive collection of over 70 rock star guitars. He is a lover of the arts as well, having an impressive art collection. It is rumored to be over 200 pieces of original artwork from Andy Warhol, Basquiat, and Amedeo Modigliani. The total worth of this collection is unknown for certain, but with artist names of that caliber, it is well into the millions of dollars. One of the final things that Johnny Depp spends his money on isn't really something you would expect. We see many celebrities get caught going bankrupt due to not paying their taxes. However, Depp isn't one of those foolish people. Instead, he spends up to $10 million due to paying his taxes late. So he has not reached the level of supreme ignorance that other celebrities have with failure to pay taxes. He simply hasn't gotten to them on time. With such a lavish lifestyle, do you think Johnny Depp will put himself in financial ruin? He has several court cases open that he is actively a part of, and with all of the lavish purchases and expensive habits, he could potentially end up without his millions, living a life like the average person. Let me know what you think about Johnny Depp's fortune in the comments down below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to iMillionaire for all of your luxury content.